What's good, YouTube family? Listen, I'm in my future office space. I got this little green wall. I may take that down. I don't know. Window. Got some other little pieces of art, and then my soft light, my computer, desk. Thank God people love me. I got a desk for my birthday. Was super excited about that. I didn't have one. I was using a card table. You got to work with what you can work with, okay? With some of them videos, I was literally using that, and my chair is on the way. I'm still using a lawn chair the same lawn chair I was using. I'm just grateful. I'm super grateful. It means a lot to me when people not just see or hear you talking about stuff. They see how passionate you are about what you're doing, and they want to invest in you. And so I'm very thankful for that. The table that I had, it was functional, but this chair is not for sitting for. It's a lounge chair. You got to think you need the right equipment for what you're doing, but you don't need the perfect equipment to start. But I do want y'all's help in figuring out how to decorate this and make it real dope. It's cool. It's something to work with, something to start with right now. But I definitely want to really make this an office, a creative space. Going live, I want to get back to talking to y'all and connecting to y'all and supporting y'all doing the reaction videos. But I was really excited about that. Just so many things to react to and give our opinions on, and really just talk about and discuss as a community. Also learning OBS, figuring out what StreamYard is about, just going through that whole process. Like, I don't have it all figured out, and sometimes it can be scary, but you got to start somewhere. So for anybody that's contemplating on starting, even with minimal knowledge, I'm your internet cousin. We're going to figure this out together, because I don't know what's going on, but I'm willing to learn. And that's all you got to be willing to do, is willing to learn and willing to show up. So welcome to All Ideas on the Space. Like I said, this is where I'm at, what I'm doing. So I don't know if I want something back there behind me. I don't know if I need more wall art. Do I need to paint the walls? I was thinking black, covering this up so that it's just like a smooth regular wall, and then paint over that, or should I keep it like this? You know what I'm saying? Hey, welcoming y'all into a piece of my world, at least, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna figure it out as we go along with it. Again, New Views, New Heights, the book is out. I'm super excited. I found just a transparent moment, found a couple of punctuation errors and stuff like that. So I gotta go back in. If not tonight, early in the morning, I'll go back in and update some things that maybe other people didn't discover, but I ran across, and I just want to fix, because that's just how that's just how it is. Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna go live, but I want to give you a heads up on what I want to talk about, which is one of the pages in the book. It's from one of my favorite artists of all time, and his name is Samo. If you don't know, my book has a soundtrack attached to it. And so one of the songs is called I Am Not God. Let me move this pen. I'll go back to that page when I get done. But I Want to Save You is right here, that song. And so he talks about, as much as I want to see you in one piece, I wasn't at peace. I've accepted that I can't do the work for you. That isn't my job. And it pains me because I know you're hurting inside. I just want to heal your brokenness, pick you up and mend you back together again. I love you and I want to save you, but I'm not God. That's what the song talks about. And then from my perspective on the next page here, I say we often try to save people from themselves because we care about their well-being and want to help them avoid making decisions that could lead to harm or regret. This desire to help can stem from empathy, love, and a sense of responsibility towards others. However, it's important to recognize that while we can offer support and guidance, ultimately, each person is responsible for their own choices and growth. Do what you can by walking in love and grace, but respect and give God the rest. I want to propose a question to you. How do you know the difference between boundaries and barriers? Boundaries being things that you're supposed to have in terms of guarding your heart and having those non-negotiables so that you know when to leave. And then how do you know the difference between that and then a boundary keeping you from excelling? It's keeping you from welcoming growth in terms of relationships of all forms, because truth be told, relationships are broken up into different ways. But you have your friendships, you have your family, you have your romantic, you have business, right? And so how you handle each one will be a little different, just based off of the level of importance and priority that is on for you. But relationships and how you handle relationships matter, and your heart matters. So how do you decipher between when to give grace and extend grace and when to let go? That's my question to you, and I hope that we're able to talk about it and dissect it a little bit more tomorrow as we go live, because I don't want this to just be a video where I'm talking. Like, I really want to hear y'all thoughts, because I don't have all the answers, and I'm not trying to show up to be a person that feel that way or expresses that in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I really want to connect with y'all and see how y'all feel about this. I'm open to learn. This is what we here for, build a community and just going to new levels, new views, new heights. And so if you're not welcoming the different views, how do you expect to go to new heights, right? Remember, new views, new heights. You can't go where you don't believe you can go first. It starts up here. It starts with how you perceive that thing. So until next time, peace.